Good morning, my name is Chelsea from Teaching in Pearls and welcome to the classroom setup vlogs. So it is 8:02 on Monday morning. We have a meeting at 8:15. I missed Friday, which was an entire classroom setup day, so I actually don't know how much time I'm gonna have today or tomorrow to set up my classroom. I know we have virtual meetings today, so I'm hoping I can stream them from inside my room, because my room is like how I left it at the end of June, at the end of summer school. So I don't know, but let me show you the state of everything right now. Luckily, all my hallway posters stayed up. This corner's fine. This corner's pretty much fine. That's easy. One of my boom whackers fell. Have to fix that. Over here is kind of a mess. All the stuff that goes here is in that office room. So I need to get this all out and reorganize all of this. But I have a couple posters that fell I need to hang back up. This corner's pretty much fine. I don't know why all the computer carts are in here. That's a mystery to me. And then that, I guess that fell off, question mark. Doesn't look like anything's missing. But I need to obviously take the paper down, and then I need to dust everything on these shelves because it gets really cruddy. And then over here I'm missing like my teacher toolbox and stuff. And I mean, other than that, it's really not that bad. It's just a lot of like dusting that I want to get done. I'm not really changing anything. I don't even think I'm going to change that bulletin board. The We Can't Mask Our Love for Music, because people are still wearing masks and I hate changing bulletin boards, so I think I'm gonna keep that baby up. But yeah, let's see if I can get anything done in the next 10 minutes. Whew. All right, just sat in that meeting for what felt like forever. Signing into my Clear Touch board for the first time in what feels like forever. Hopefully I know the password this. I already had to reset my email password this morning because I did not remember it. Oh, please be right. Okay, let's try again.
You busy, Miss Hoover?
Yeah. Then yeah, we can do that.
Okay, everyone, we have another change in which you may like this.
Good morning. I need my like main password reset. Time to head to another meeting. Hopefully I can get this password reset before I get there. I'm in. Now I'll let it all load while I'm at my meeting. All right, just got through meeting number 2, and now I have, I don't know. Let's see, how much time do I have? Stand up, silly tripod. I have 20 minutes before lunch, so I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can in 20 minutes. Alright, just got back from my 3rd meeting. I've had a little bit of stuff going on. I went to that 2nd meeting, and then I went to, we had our lunch break, but I packed. So I just took my friend Nicole and we ran to Target so I could buy some book bins, but they were out of book bins, but she actually ended up having extra book bins. So we didn't really have to go anyways, but we were just catching up. We haven't seen each other in a couple weeks. And then came back, had a 3rd meeting. This one was about safety. And now I have 50 minutes to work in my classroom. I'm gonna take a picture really quick and then get to work. And I think I'm gonna put my hair up because it's kind of bothering me and I kind of want it out of my face. So let's do a little thumbnail. Okay. Now let's do a little Insta. Pull up my, whenever I take a picture, I pull up my camera on my watch and I now have a self timer where I can see. Wait, let's see if I can show you what it looks like. Most of you probably already know how this works. I don't know. Oh wait, there we go. Hey, Inception. But yeah, if you have an Apple Watch, it's the best thing ever. Okay, something in there's gotta work. Now, it's time to clean. Pretty good thing. Okay, I got these shelves cleaned off and reorganized. Might still shuffle some things around, especially because of how crowded this shelf looks compared to the rest of them. But I've got all my books in their little book bins, and I've got all my little book buddies with their little books. And I dusted and cleaned everything. There's our piano books up there. The strings books are over there. Those are a bunch of like puzzles. I've got a bunch of extra notebooks all over. And my puppets are at the bottom. I would love to use my puppets more this year. Now that I've taken Orff, I feel more comfortable using puppets. But I think this might be all I do for today. I'm going to get down all these chairs and put the ukuleles back where they go, which is over here. And then I think I'm going to call it a day because it'll be about time to leave then. Less than 10 minutes, and I'm pretty proud of what I did today. I got everything off like the tables that was put up. I didn't do anything with those blue shelves, but I dusted and organized all the brown shelves, got the ukuleles put back. I have a plan to get those carts removed. Got all these like tables, or got all these chairs down. Got my desk area set up, but all the stuff that like sits on my desk is in this office closet thing, which is a hot mess. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, also got all my rugs down. I dusted all these areas too. Like anywhere I took stuff down, I dusted. And I left this up. One of my second graders made this on like the last week of school and he hung it up himself with tape. So it's still hanging. So I'm just gonna leave it right there, even though it's kind of extremely random and crooked, but you know what? I love it. So I am out for the day. I will see you tomorrow. Day 2, we're starting the morning off at a music fine arts PD at a different building and then ending the day here with like building meetings. So I don't know how much time I'll have in my classroom tomorrow, but fingers crossed I get some so that I can finish what I'm doing. But I'm feeling like, honestly, if kids had to be in my classroom tomorrow, I'd feel fine right now. Well, I'd like for that blue shelf to be better. Once I do that, I'd feel fine. The rest of the stuff is extra. I don't really need it, but I'm feeling good having everything back where it belongs. See you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. I've been in meetings all day. It's now 1 p.m. or no, it's 2 p.m., but I have to be here for another hour. So I'm gonna get as much done as I can in an hour. My goal is to get this whole shelf situation done and maybe my calming corner put up, but that's being very generous, so I'm not sure. I really would like to get those shelves done. We're supposed to have time in our room tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to finish up some of this stuff on Thursday and Friday. Luckily, I don't have students in my room till Monday, so that's good. But yeah, I've been in meetings all day. This morning from 8 to 11:30, I think. I was with the fine arts department. We started as a big fine arts department, and then we split into like elementary music alone. And we were just talking about all the things that are important to us and pertinent to us. Then I came back, I grabbed White Castles on my way home, which I know some people think is disgusting, but I love. And I ate my White Castles, and then I went on a walk with my friend who works here, and we just walked around the building until it was time to come back in. Then we had another virtual PD from 12:15, this was a district-wide one, 12:15 to now, so 2. And now we have an hour before we can leave, and so I'm gonna work my room. So hopefully I can get some stuff done. Then I need to go to therapy after this, so it's gonna be a fun afternoon. Okay, just spent a few minutes solving an issue for another teacher. Now it's time to clean. Well, I don't know when that stopped recording, but I got a ton done. All of my blue shelves are done. Got all my instruments cleaned and organized. Whew. Up there I have music note pool noodles, I think. What's in here? Oh, these are, oh, this is my candy. I hide this up here. Got all my little friends up there. My students love those. These are all of my like handheld percussion instruments. Mostly like wood blocks and tambourines and the guiro and some random things. Got my bass metallophone, my bass xylophone, my sopranos, my altos, and then I've got a bunch of shakers in that and my rhythm sticks, a couple bongos. This is like one of those foldable keyboards, and then this is one of those floor pianos for our piano unit. Got some more altos, some more sopranos, and good morning, happy Wednesday. Billy is here. He is so happy. He turned bright orange in the car ride because he knew where he was going. I started off as soon as I got in here. I'm going through all these drawers and trying to empty them, reorganize them, because these are like my everything drawers. Like there's just a little bit of everything in them. The only other thing I did was vacuumed up the dust that I knocked off. I brought my hand vacuum, vacuumed out Billy's cage before I put him in it, and moved those computer carts over here. I just moved them to the hallway because they are not staying in here. This is not where they go. So we got to figure out where they go, and maybe the visual aid will help us figure that out as a team. But I need to charge my camera, so I'm gonna listen to some Spotify. I got my board all set up and get to work, and I'll update you guys, I guess, when I'm done with this stuff. Okay, it is 10:41 now. I've gotten a lot done, obviously, because I've been here since 8. I did take maybe a 20-minute break to eat a banana and drink my coffee and just stop thinking for a second because I was going for a while. But I've gotten a lot done. Let me show you what I did. I hung up my alphabet posters that fell down. Billy's been over here judging me, per usual. Being a little judgy boy. He did eat half his veggies, so that's good. I didn't do much in there. I only got a couple things out. Oh, I got my teacher toolbox out. That's what I got out of there. And then, as you know, I started with organization over here. Oh, I hung up that boom marker that had fallen down. I had started with organization over here. I emptied out these 3 drawers and reorganized them. So this is like some cords and stuff. This is tape and glue. And these are in the wrong drawer because this is my battery drawer. So hopefully these fit. There we go. It's all batteries because we have keyboards and stuff. I didn't do anything with that drawer or these yet. This one I organized last year, so this one's good. But I might not touch that today. I found, so I got into these closets. I didn't even have access to these closets the first 4 years of teaching and at this school. And then my 5th year was COVID, so I was only trying to get by because it was virtual teaching. And then last year, I don't know why I didn't clean out that closet because I had access to it and it wasn't still COVID, but for some reason I didn't. Oh, I know why, because we were back in the classroom and it was COVID. So I had to like set up social distancing and blah, 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 blah. So anyways, just didn't have time to go through those closets because one of them, the third one, is still full. I'll show you what they all looked like when I started. But inside of one of them, I found completely taken apart alto xylophones, 3 of them. Well, there's a soprano and 2 altos in there. They're on the bottom shelf. So I'm really excited about that. I also found a bunch of rhythm sticks, some more shakers and scrapers, lots of random things hidden deep under piles of garbage, honestly. So this third one I've not messed with, and I'll show you. This is what all of them looked like when I started. It's just overwhelming, extremely overwhelming. And I had cleaned out those 2. Well, that's true. Last year I cleaned out those 2, and it just takes a really long time. And then this one has always been used for the string instruments, and then I got my rain sticks up there. But clean this out. It took me like 2 hours, and I found those instruments. I found hand drums and tambourines. I found a bunch of these glockenspiels, well, Metallophones, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I'm probably gonna give them to another school in our district because I just don't think I'm gonna use them. But yeah, I was really excited when I dug that stuff out. All that stuff, the good stuff, was very, very hidden under, like, I just took a bunch of stuff out to, that's another thing I did. I just took a bunch of stuff out to the garbage and recycling that was in that closet. I mean, guys, there was just so much random stuff. There have been, in the past like 15 years, there have been like many, well, not 15 because now I've been here for 6, but in the past 20 years, there have been many teachers in this room. And clearly some of them put on plays because there were a bunch of like fabric and yarn and like, it was just gross. And someone taught band because I have a bunch of band stuff in that one that I haven't organized yet. There was more stuff for strings that I got out for the strings teacher. There was just, and then there's like a whole thing of like CDs, which I did not get rid of because I don't know, even though I will never use them, I just felt like I couldn't get rid of CDs for some reason because they're so expensive when they came out. And yeah, and hidden instruments. Who freaking knew? So I'm really excited to have those added to my repertoire because I am going to do a lot more Orff stuff this year, and I would much rather have more xylophones than metallophones because metallophones are so loud. But it is 10:45. I have not been informed on like when we're meeting today, when lunch is. They had like a reading training this morning, so that's what some of the teachers have been in all morning, so I knew like we wouldn't be meeting during that, but I don't know, like, what's the deal? It's 10:45. We've been having lunch at 11:30, so I don't know if we're keeping that schedule. But I'm gonna take a breath for a minute because, oh, I also didn't show you, I unpackaged all of my new tuners, and I did not put batteries in all of them yet, about half of them, because it just was taking forever, so did that too. Okay, we were just told lunch whenever, so I'm gonna go pick up the Chipotle I ordered and see you guys later. All right, finished eating my Chipotle and just cleaned up a huge poop that Billy took. Very rude. This is the state of this room right now. We've got a bunch of drums behind the door and boom whackers. A hot mess. Express. That's all the preschool summer stuff I need to get rid of. A lot of this stuff needs to go out there. So yeah, goal is to deal with this for the next hour and a half, question mark? No, for the next 40 minutes. Okay, the room is much more put together. Got this stuff out so far. Still missing a lot of things that go on my desk, but not worried about it today. Let me, oh, sorry, gonna get copyrighted. Got everything over here set up. Got everything over here set up. Hung up this. I have not hung this up in years. I found it in a closet. All of these drawers are organized now. Got everything over here set up except for that McDonald's bag. Everything needs to go in the toolbox, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Those are toys. All my instruments are ready to go. And I found a bag of more Book Buddies. I forgot my mom got me this summer. So I added, who did I add? I added Brown Bear. I added the Pigeon and the Piggy. I actually added the elephant. I had a like fake elephant toy there. I mean, it was an elephant toy, but it wasn't that elephant. Added him. And the polar bear. So I got some more Book Buddies. I did not get my calming corner up today. That's just not going to happen. I'm going to fix these right now. I didn't even notice those had fallen. And then, like I told you earlier, I organized these closets. Got my wireless keyboard out for my touchscreen. Got my actual keyboard out. Cleaned Billy's poop. And got both of my, whatever these are called. There's one here. And there's one in that corner of the room. Those are all good, so. All right, and hung those up. So we are ready for back to school bash. Oh, and there goes my alarm. They want us to meet in the hallway in 5 minutes, so just in time. I had a little bit of time right before the back to school bash started, so I got my calming corner set up, got the stickers back up. There was actually only one that fell. It looked like more because they were stacked on it. Got my Five Below curtain hung. And in here, all my sensory items. I've got a pillow, what are these called? A sequin pillow, a couple doodle boards, weighted blankets, not very heavily weighted though, and a little poppy. And the kids are pretty good about using this only when necessary, but I am heading out of here, which means this is the end of the classroom setup vlogs, and I will see you in the next vlog for the first probably 2 days of school. So Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.